live and on the air from at the plate, Damon Parks, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the strike zone, second baseman, Damon Parks.
First offering on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And now pitch on the way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now. Striding into the box, Edgar Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there, no balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Adrian Gonzalez will get a chance to bat here following the 2-out base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Derek Norris looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Dribbled up. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. Standing in, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Parks onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up now, Mikey Manto. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And there's a base hit on the line. Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Popped him up. Saltalamacchia over to his left. 2 down. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Behind 0-2 now. Mata stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the break. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Martin able to take it in for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ron Guidry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Now to the plate, Damon Parks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To Iglesias for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin. At the plate, James McCann. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-2. Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Next up for Detroit, Leonis Martin.
Leonis Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, third
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. Striding in, Dixon Machado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Now another 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. First pitch on its way. Flies softly out toward left center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Saltalamacchia. He reached on a single in his first truck. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Martin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Martin is there. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Norris.
Derek Norris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jim Edmonds.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with 1 swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and that ends the inning. Victor Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41, Victor Martinez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that's the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in once again, Mikey Matsu, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside.
Threw it right past him. A swing. Buck Farmer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ron Guidry. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Damon Parks. He's a gold caliber player who's got excellent hitting attributes across the board. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Jared Saltalamacchia. And they're runners at the corners now. As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
I know to the Fans, that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he set down on strikes, and there's one away. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Drilled down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another chance? James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he misses again, ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2 to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next for the Tigers, Leonis Martin, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Digging in once again, Adrian Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Cyclones, right fielder, Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Norris. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Martin. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Jim Edmonds. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in to try it again, Ron Guidry. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Dixon Machado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Number 22 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. Parks in the hole. Throw on to Saltalamacchia is in time. Joe Jimenez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Edgar Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Lifted into center field. Martin is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Parks, the runner at second with one away. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone, a home run. Here's Adrian now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Adrian Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Candelario moving to his left. 2 gone. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Into the box now, Jim Edmonds. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee. getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez at the track, the wall, gone! Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Digging in, James McCann. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the belt, the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So striding in, Leonis Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Machado is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ron Guidry. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Nelson Cruz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martinez after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Joaquin Benoit gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is a ball down and away. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And that's outside. He lost it, ball 4. John Hicks will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Machado stands at first with 1 out. Stays alive, still 0-2. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's. Blaine Hardy enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Damon Parks will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer to the left side. Candelario takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Candelario charging in on it, and quickly there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Jared Saltalamacchia. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitcher.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one, hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nick Castellanos now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Nick Castellanos.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another chance. James McCann. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, so he makes quick. Digging in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Catcher Derek Norris is in. Last time through was a base hit. Tommy Pham will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Line towards center field. Martin is right there, 1 down. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Jim Edmonds. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. Missed with a breaking ball. Hit back up the middle. And that drops him for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. Digging in to try it again. Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Martin.
From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Benoit sets. Here's the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
The Tigers thank you for attending today's game.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Cyclones and the Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stepping in, Damon Parks. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Oklahoma, second baseman, Damon Parks.
Here comes the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Third baseman.
Digging in now. Just over the river. Now at the plate, Damon Parks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Oklahoma, second
First
baseman,
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Parks.
Pulled toward right center field. Afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Damon Parks. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to come into the box now, Damon Parks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mata has it in his tracks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Edgar Martinez. Fires, gets his sign. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. And there are two away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Martinez. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Coming to the plate now.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here. Next up for Detroit, Nicholas Castellanos.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Castellanos.
A shot down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Cabrera is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second. The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Digging in, Jim Edmonds. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a two-out double. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Next for the Tigers, James McCann, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Leonis Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Estrada, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
To third, Martinez has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. The pitcher, Marco Estrada, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Damon Parks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 0-1, here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So stepping in, Edgar Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jared Saltalamacchia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. Riding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is settling in now. Dixon Machado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Mike Fiers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One and one, the count to the Tigers pitcher. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a miss. Maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another. The catcher Derek Norris is in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground to short. Right to Iglesias. On to first, and can you believe it? Ready for another chance? Mikey Mata will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Cabrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. So 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The count now at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that one skips up over the wall. For a ground rule double.
Marco Estrada.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hit toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Damon Parks. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-1 home. Soft liner towards short. There's one. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play. So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set, and the 0-1 grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. McCann corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Mata on the move. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, James McCann, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Leonis Martin, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Edmonds has a read on it. 2 down. Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Norris. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Push to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Riding in once again, Jim Edmonds. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Popped him up. Candelario shading to his right. He's got it one away. Ready once again, Ian Desmond. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marco Estrada. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Nelson Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Mata is there, and he'll make the catch.
Now pitching, Ryan Madsen.
Dixon Machado digs in. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Victor Martinez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a good swing there by the switch hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High in the air out to center field. Parks over to his right, 1 out. Next up for Detroit, Mikey Mata. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Joe Jimenez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Damon Parks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, And he fouls this one off. Jimenez, a native of Puerto Rico. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a two-seam fastball. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. The catcher Derek Norris is in. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. At the plate, Jim Edmonds trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Desmond. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Madsen. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Trey Mancini will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. High in the air out to center field. Martin on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll...
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Nick Castellanos now.
Leading off for the Tigers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Martinez moving to his right, and there's 1 away. Stepping up now, James McCann. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Leonis Martin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
And we'll have to leave it there. Blaine Hardy enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Damon Parks will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Stepping up to the plate, Edgar Martinez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jared Saltalamacchia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Gonzalez struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Martin will get there and he puts it away. Striding in once again, Jeimer Candelario will swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Dixon Machado digs in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
John Hicks will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. John Hicks becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Again, he sends it out of play. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Johnny Barbado comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in and looking for more, Jim Edmonds. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's set and the pitch. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Line drive to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Ready once again, Ian Desmond. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez singled homer run in his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joaquin Benoit. Paul DeYoung will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Paul DeYoung.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching, Nolan Ryan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mikey Matu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mikey Matu.
Sent on the ground out to second. Parks comes up with it. And that's out number 1. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball right side. Saltalamacchia ranges to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Nick Castellanos now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball in off the plate. Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge.